see 3 of the prettiest cakes you've ever seen. Imagine any one of these in the center of your Easter table. And we've already taken a slice out. Maybe yours will look like that too. You never know. But the whole thing is that you're going to get the white with the coconut, or we've got this beautiful orange creamsicle cake, or the pink strawberry cake. And we have fewer than 200 of each. And there are 2 different ship dates. You can have them shipped out right now, which is great, or you can have them shipped out next week. If you don't want it quite, you know, I mean, we're still like almost 3 weeks out till Easter. So if you want it to come next week instead of this week, you can do that. But here's the thing I want you to know. These will feed 12 to 14 people servings. And the other thing I want you to know is it comes from Savannah's Candy Kitchen in Savannah, Georgia. And we have had some of the best foods ever come from Savannah's Candy Kitchen. When I hear that name, my ears perk up. This is Rhett Strickland. It is him and his family that own this place. Your dad started it, or was it your grandfather?
So my dad started it. We've been in Savannah, Georgia for actually over 50 years now, and 73 is when we got our start. So as everything kind of developed, we started with pralines, gophers, chocolates, and then finally about 20 years ago, we ended up in the bakery business also. But just like everything else, it was a surprise. My mom and dad had no plan to be in the bakery business. We threw a coconut cake, which we still sell today, same recipe, into the catalog. And
it went crazy.
My dad was like, Tanya, do you know what to the 10th power is? Because we're not ready for this. It was just so funny.
So if I were to ask, before we even get into the individual flavors, what makes your cakes so great?
So I really appreciate you asking me that, Miss Mary Beth. So we are a small confection business, and even though we got a bakery, we are still doing it just like we would at home. You know, everything in here is our family recipe and made from scratch. We actually, all 3 of these cakes right here are Southern delicacies in their own right. Coconut cake, strawberry cake, and an orange creamsicle. These are cakes that you really don't even find out there. That's my favorite thing, that orange creamsicle and the strawberry cake. Every time you have a conversation with someone about an orange creamsicle cake or a strawberry cake, it's from a memory. You have like that great aunt or your grandma or someone, a close neighbor that made a cake, but you never find these for sale. Strawberry cakes is just something that's like really down in the deep South, and it's just something we've really kept close to us.
I'm telling you, okay, let's talk about this creamsicle, because I went for that one first because I don't think I've ever had a creamsicle cake in my entire life.
That was my grandfather's favorite.
So
it's
tell
really
me
good
about this, because it's really yummy and it's not overly orange or overly anything.
I think that's really important. Like you'll see on all these cakes that actually like, they're all buttercream icing, so every one of these is very moist and has a lot of flavor, but you used a really important word to me. It's not overpowering. So many times you'll get a fruit-based item and then you have a lot of that flavoring and you don't get the buttercream icing, the yellow cake in there, the all wholesome ingredients. You know, we don't use this whole milk. We're gonna go all the way to heavy cream. We want it to be the best tasting cake that you can possibly get.
That's delicious. You know what? When I think of creamsicle, I think of ice cream mixed in, you know?
Yes.
And it really tastes like there's ice cream in there. It's so good. Creamsicle, how many left? 100 in each ship date. Let's move on to the coconut, and then I'm going to invite a friend in for one of these pieces too. What about this coconut cake?
So this coconut cake has been our #1 best-selling cake for over 20 years, and it is a true Southern tradition. You know, everybody here's a little story of old white cake, but really that came from a coconut cake. It's all hand done, and every bit of this coconut is applied by hand. So you'll just see the flakes on top of there. They are so delicate, but this yellow cake in the middle, this is such a fluffy, flavorful cake that has moisture in it and is actually, it feels like it came from a kitchen, you know. That's a big deal when you have a cake and you can tell it's store-bought.
Yeah.
And this feels like it came from your grandma.
No, exactly. Okay. Oh my goodness. And then let's move to the strawberry one. And then I'm going to find out what kind is Monifa's favorite that she would think, because Monifa, come on in.
So listen.
Yes.
I had these.
I was about to say, good to see you.
I had these a couple of weeks ago.
Sorry.
Okay.
And I devoured the coconut.
Fresh one. There you go. You did?
I devoured the coconut. It was really, really good.
Do you want another piece of the coconut
I would
or
love one
strawberry?
if I didn't have 3 hours of jewelry coming up, and I don't want cake in my teeth because the
got it.
camera's going to be very, very
You
close
sure?
to me.
Oh, come on. One bite of the strawberry.
I don't want it. I'm serious.
No,
'cause
serious?
It's gonna go
Okay.
straight in. I only have
Okay.
like 5 minutes. I wouldn't have
That's
enough time
fine.
to drink water.
But it's
listen,
good to know that
these
you
are
loved
good.
it.
3 hours of jewelry. I'm going over on QVC to pick these up for like Mother's Day. These are fantastic.
By the way, the earrings that I'm wearing are actually from the show at 7 p.m. What time are you on?
I'll be on at 7. So
Okay,
they'll be in my
these are the earrings,
show.
and those are beautiful too.
I know.
Are those
all of these
Honora?
gorgeous- Of course they're Honora.
Oh,
Y'all both look
beautiful.
lovely. That's awesome.
Look at that. It's our Gym Day preview event
Yeah.
because Gym Day on QVC is going to be on Thursday.
Thursday,
so
that's
really good.
exactly right.
I'll be skipping
well,
that
I'm
day.
glad
Enjoy
to
your
hear you love the
cake.
coconut
Yeah, it's
cake.
very good. And nice seeing you
is.
again.
It's good seeing you.
Nice to
Take care.
see you,
Yes, ma'am.
Monifa. And in the meantime, let's jump into that strawberry. I've never tried this before.
This is one that I don't care if I'm talking to it or I'm getting a cake slice if I bring this to someone's house. I love this cake.
You know what? That is so good.
It's just the right amount of strawberry.
Wow, it is. It's so dense, but also at the same time so moist.
You know,
look at that.
Dense is a good word because a lot of cake has a lot of air in it, and you'll see that just enough to where you can tell that there's air pockets, but it's compact with enough weight. This cake actually totals out to 5 pounds too. A lot of people don't think of cake in the idea of poundage, but when you say 12 to 14 people can get a slice, you start thinking that's a lot of cake for someone.
And we're talking slices like the ones you see.
Hearty
not
slices.
teeny weeny little slices.
That's right.
I'm telling you, this is amazing. I'm going to set this down
Please
for a
do.
second. I want to remind everybody and update everybody. Look at how beautiful these cakes are. This could be in the center of your table. That is their #1 selling cake that been there for 20 years. This is their coconut cake. Trust me when I tell you this and maybe a dollop of vanilla ice cream.
Nailed it.
Perfect. We also have that beautiful creamsicle cake, which is getting very limited. It's beautiful, and remember, you can have it shipped out this week or next week. And then I gotta tell you, I think I'm going with the strawberry, just because it's something unique and different that we've not had at our house. And I think the pink is great, but I loved what Sean said, a birthday cake for a girl's birthday, or
I love that.
awesome.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry, I'm getting the strawberry and the creamsicle. I'm stacking them, and then I'm decorating them with Bluey. You know, Bluey, the da-da-da-da-da-da.
I don't actually.
Okay, anyway.
But
I'm
anyway.
new to that. I'm a new father, so I know
Oh,
exactly
have
what
you
you're
heard-
talking
you know what I'm
about.
talking
Yes,
about?
ma'am. I very much so.
Australian dog family, Australia. It's amazing.
It's good seeing you.
Oh,
Thank
Brett,
you, Miss
thank
Mary
you
Beth.
so
I'll
much.
see you
As
later.
always, great to see you. Stay on the line for those. Those are sale price, so get them in. They're on